How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com would like to welcome you to week number 3 here at the 2015 Indiana High School football season. I am Tim Mackinson. I'll be calling your play-by-play along with Pat Reif providing this video. Tonight we're at Spooler Stadium for an SAC rivalry battle. The 6A Northrop Bruins are playing host to the 5A Snider Panthers. Snider is head coached by Kurt Tittman, coming to tonight's game with their offense in mid-season form already. They are led by quarterback Isaac Stiebling, the Eastern Michigan recruit, who just last week went 18 for 21 for 298 yards and 4 TDs. But it's not only Stiebling, he's got a bunch of weapons surrounding him that make the offense so dynamic, and running back Money Woods and wide receiver tandem Malik Bramley and Mac Hippenhammer. As for Northrop, they're led by head coach Jason Dorfler, who brings his squad into tonight's matchup at 1-1 overall. The Bruins defense will be an integral part in tonight's outcome, but the skill players with Jason Ash, who has 110 yards rushing, and converted wide receiver Mike Snider, who has 203 yards receiving on 11 catches. Those numbers through the first 2 games of the season. So as I mentioned, huge rivalry. These two teams share this stadium, Spooler Stadium, on the campus of Northrop High School. SAC battle. Snider Panthers, as I mentioned, come into tonight 2-0. They are rolling. Offense is putting up massive numbers. Just rolling over the competition, as we'll get into some of their domination over these first 2 games. So this will be a huge huge start for the Bruins, as they will receive. They need to get this out to a very good start. Looking for a good start here against Snider and their high-powered offense. There's the kick by Snider, fielded. Out to the 20. He has some space over there near side, and that's a breaking, saving tackle right there by number 14 in white, Isaiah Knight Nearison. A good run back there by number 11, Austin France. He's a sophomore. Good looking specimen on the run back. Ball's going to start on the 27, Northrop ball. 1st and 10, 4 wide receiver set. That's number 2, Garrett Schonel, the junior, in the shotgun. He has his sole running back. That's Ash with him in the backfield. Excuse me, that's not Ash. That's Casey Lawrence. But they'll go on a quick out to the far sideline. Takes it out near the first down marker. Could be a late hit. Is not. So good pass and reception there by Northrop. That is a 10-yard gain. First and 10. Ball's placed at the 38. We did have quite the delay here this evening due to the lightning and the thunder, but we are getting started just around 7:30, so we're about 30 minutes late here on the start time. But there's the handoff to Casey Lawrence. He's stopped immediately. No gain. 2nd and 10. This first drive very important in Northrop's confidence going against this Snider Panther defense. Let's see what Northrop and Coach Jason Dorfler can come up with. 2nd and 10. We're through a minute of the first. Trip wide receiver to their near side. Solo to the far side. In the shotgun, Schonel. Left-handed quarterback, takes a look, crossing route, and caught nicely for a first down. That's Mike Snider. Mentioned him in the opening. Very important for these skill players for Northrop to step up, especially in these opening drives for the Bruins. Big gain, that's a 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Gain of 20. 1st and 10, as I mentioned, 10-40. Trips here, same formation. In the backfield with him is Casey Lawrence. Excuse me, that's a direct snap to number 11, Tyree Washington, the junior. But that's to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. Second and 10, have a stoppage for the reset. Not sure why, but we're back to the running clock. See what Northrop has up their sleeve. 2nd and 10, 10 minutes to play in this first quarter. Beautiful night here, Fort Wayne, Indiana. We're at Spooler Stadium. Same formation for the Bruins. They look for the screen out here, but they fake it to go deep. Little push off by the wide receiver, and does catch it, but he's out of bounds. Lots of hands being displayed by number 3, Jordan Dickinson. Could have been called for a push off, was not. That will be an incomplete pass. 3rd and 10 for Northrop. Not the time where they want this drive to stall, as they're going to go 4 wide out, spread out formation. Lone back in the backfield is Lawrence with Schonel. Lefty takes a snap, goes for the in route, and not on mark. Was looking for Dickinson. Just threw it low and wide. That'll bring up 4th and 10. And here comes the punting formation for Coach Dorfler. That is punter back for Northrop. He's the outstanding goalkeeper. Summit City Sports had him last night in his match against Dwenger. He's an outstanding goalkeeper for Northrop and team leader. His name is Cameron Fox. Back deep for the Panthers, David Turner and Mac Hippenhammer. Low snap, picked up by Fox, angles it, and nice little kick that's going to be spotted at the 15-yard line. 33-yard punt. Snider will take over at their own 15. Snider ball, 1st and 10. This is the first time we get to see their offense live in action here this evening. Put up massive numbers in their first 2 games. Went to Wayne and put up, that score was 49-0, and Lures beat them 55-27, so Snider not afraid of putting up the points. Northrop showing a blitz, man-to-man coverage, fakes the handoff to Stiebling, has a player deep, that's Bramley, got 3 steps on his defender, not gonna catch him, touchdown for Malik Bramley. There is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what the call is, as the referee's not hustling down to the other end zone. I think that's gonna come back, but right off the bat, Stiebling play action pass went deep to Bramley, beat his defender easily, and we do have a illegal motion called against Snider. That will come back. That was a 75-yard pass reception touchdown. That will be null and void on the holding penalty. Big call on that as Snider came out immediately and showed us the high-octane offense, as they have skill players all over the field. Malik Bramley, he's not upset, as most kids would be. He knows he's got plenty of balls coming to him this evening, this Friday night in Fort Wayne, Indiana at Spooler Stadium. 9:22, they're talking about it with Coach Tippmann. Coach Tippmann explaining his case on the far sideline with the officials as we have the sun setting on the behind the far bleachers. Nice cool night thanks to the rain that came through town. As I mentioned, we had a 30-minute delay due to lightning and thunder, but that will not deter the crowd that is funneling in here to Spooler Stadium to root on the Bruins and the Panthers. Oh, that was a big call, obviously, by the referee on the false start. Still on the far sideline in a huddle. But a 75-yard touchdown reception, null and void. It is still knotted up at zeros. Not sure what the delay is on the field, as we've definitely had enough delays this evening with the weather. As here comes the signal, as he's coming over to talk to Coach Dorfler. Coach Dorfler, it does not look like he is happy with what is being told. This may be, they may pick up the flag here. They may pick up the flag and weigh off this penalty. If so, that'll be an 75-yard touchdown. And a huge momentum swing for the Panthers, as Coach Dorfler's getting the explanation by the referee and the line judge. Should not be taking this long, but they want to get it right. But Coach Dorfler's absolutely looks disgusted and frustrated over there, as they are going to wave off the flag, it looks like to me. It is a touchdown. So that's a 75-yard touchdown reception to Bramley. Stiebling put it right on the money, right in stride for Bramley to take it the distance. Beat his defender with ease, and not a good sign for the Bruins defense, as Snider comes out and puts 6 on the board within the first 3 minutes. We'll have a PAT attempt for Snider. Paul Boozman, the 5'7", 145-pound junior kicker for the PAT. It's a snap, trouble on the snap, but did get it down and up. That was a great hold by David Turner, saving the mishandle, and got it up 7-0. Snider on top early. 9:22 to play here in the first quarter. So as I mentioned in the opener, it was key in my opinion for Northrop to get out to the early lead. The very opposite did happen. Now they're down 7 points early against this high-power offense for Snider. Back deep for Northrop, number 27. That's Kenny Carnahan. And number 11, Tyree Washington. They'll switch sides. For the kick. Let's see the kick. He does have a good one. Kicks it out and had a good return. Took it at the 5. Has space here to the near side and has a hole. Let's see if he can get it, and that's another tackle That was Nearson again. Nearson, that's the last saving tackle on the kickoff. But that is taken out near the 35-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 32, 1st and 10 for Northrop. Need to put and sustain the drive. Hands off to Lawrence. To 3 tough yards for Casey Lawrence. Will bring up 2nd and 7. Second and 7 for Northrop. Just under 9 minutes to play. Imperative to Northrop to put some time on possession and put it in the end zone. At least get in position for Fox, the field goal kicker, to have an attempt. Cannot come out empty on this drive and look to go down by 2 scores. Great block in hands by number 38. Number 38. And 38's not listed on my roster. I apologize. 3rd and 6. Trip wide receiver to the far side. One wide receiver to the near, one back in the backfield with Schonel. Schonel takes the snap. That's a draw right up the middle, and he has space, does Lawrence. Lawrence taking it out near the 30 to the 20, gets tackled, and that will be a personal foul on the horse collar tackle. That'll add 15 yards to the end of the run. But what a play call by Coach Dorfler and the coaching staff of the Bruins. Went with the draw, and that was a huge gain. They're going to spot it. It's pushed out around the 20, then they'll add 15 yards. So a big, big run by Lawrence. As that penalty will be tacked on after the tackle. That was a horse collar, and that will be spotted at the 10-yard line. 8.5 minutes to play. 7-0 Snider on top of Northrop. Exactly what Northrop needed. 4 wides, here we are. Schonel with Lawrence. Schonel's going to drop back. Had an open wide receiver, goes fade route in the far end zone and caught. Beautiful pitch and catch. That was caught by number 81, Ben Aruza, the sophomore. Went up higher than the defender and pulled it down for 6. Good pitch and catch there for Northrop. And Schonel finding Aruza. Looked like he had Tyree Washington here on the near sideline alone. Chose to go to the far sideline, and what do you know, pulled it down on the fade route. 6-0 Fox in for the PAT. Schonel with the hold, and Fox boots it through. That kid can boot it. So we are 7-7. Just what the Bruins needed was an answer to the Snider score. We're in for an exciting game here. I have a feeling this crowd here at Northrop is very excited for this game. As we're knotted up 7-7. So we'll have a kickoff now back to Snider. Let's see if the defense for the Bruins can come up big. You can see the skill players on display for Northrop. Coach Dorfler has this program going in the right direction. Kickoff by Fox. He's going to go near side, try to angle it, does, and that will roll and die at the 1 yard line. Picked up by Hippenhammer, taken down the sidelines, has some space and some blockers. He could go the distance, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a 99-yarder. He will take it to the 5. Touchdown, Mac Hippenhammer with a 99-yard kickoff return. Outstanding run by and play by the special teams for Snider. Mac Hippenhammer took it on the nice kick by Cameron Fox, picked it up and went the distance, 99 yards. 4-6. Boozman in to kick the extra point. David Turner had a nice hold on the last miss snap. Right-footed boot is up, and that's good. So 14-7 real quick. It wasn't the offense this time for the Panthers, but the special teams, and Mac Hippenhammer taking it the 99 yards. What excitement here in the first. We've only played 4 minutes here in the first quarter. I've already had 3 touchdowns put on the board. As Coach Dorfler's asking the line judge about there was a slight block in the back that maybe could have been called on number 6, Dominic Scott. Dominic Scott was not called. But either way, it's 14-7, 4 minutes off the board here in the first quarter. To kick for Snider. Number 98, Trent Morgan, the senior. Back deep. Washington and Carnahan. Both players have had good returns. That's a nice kick. Fielded by Carahan. Excuse me, that is Shaitan Vaughn. Shaitan Vaughn has some space, breaks the tackle, and then finally dumped out over the 31-yard line. Tackled by number 25, Tyler Griffiths, the sophomore. So 1st and 10 for Northrop at their own 32. Need to stay with it, does Northrop. Offense has looked pretty good here early. Just needs to keep it rolling as they go with a different formation. 2 backs in the backfield, 3 wide receivers. Shonell hands it off to the up player, and Lawrence, who gains about 4 or 5 tough yards. That was Knight Narrison on the tackle. Here comes the TD reception. Player that caught the reception, number 81, Ben Aruza, who's going to go to the far side. 4 wide receiver set. Aruza's in the slot on the far side. Shonell in the shotgun. Got a screen and almost picked off the tip. Was looking for Mike Snider on the screen underneath. That will bring up 3rd and 6. Third and 6. Northrop needs to keep the drive alive. Last time went with the draw in this type of position. Let's see what they choose to do. In my opinion, you put it in Shonell's hands and let him make the decision, spread Snider out. They're going to go 3 wide receiver set to the far side, lone wide receiver to the near. Lawrence in the backfield with Schonel. Schonel, left-handed quarterback, is going to take the drop. They're going to go deep down the sideline, hand fighting on the sideline, and nice breakup by number 10, Taj Starks. As he was looking for Snider, couldn't get it to him. 4th and 6. Back deep, Hippenhammer, who just took a kickoff, 75 yards for a touchdown, along with David Turner. Both guys can break it loose to kick for Northrop. Number 7, Cameron Fox, the starting goalkeeper for the Northrop soccer team. As he has a great right foot. And there it is. End over end, taken by Turner. Turner shakes and falls down, but he was down. Good call by the line judge. Elbow was down on the ground along with the knee. Was not close. Good call by the official. Snider will take over on their own 36. Excuse me, they're going to place it at the 31. 1st and 10. .6:57 to play in the first quarter. Here comes the Snider Panther offense. Three wide receiver set for Snider. Gonna hand off. That was a fake handoff there to Woods. And Stiebling was dumped immediately. Gonna be a loss of 5. 2nd and 15 for the Panthers. Tons of penetration on that low snap for Stiebling. Stiebling's gonna go deep. Hippenhammer has him beat, and that is caught by number 2, Mac Hippenhammer. What a catch. Stiebling got it out there for only Hippenhammer to grab, and he did that. Ball's at the 43-yard line. Hippenhammer with a huge play. Handoff, Woods cuts it out the outside and pushed out near the first down marker. Excuse me, that was Dominic Scott, I apologize. Number 6, Dominic Scott. So Hippenhammer and Bramley both breaking out so far here in the first quarter, just halfway through it. Snider up 14-7. Bad snap. Stiebling picks it up, and they're going same play. And just thrown out of bounds, but good luck to Hippenhammer by Stiebling. 2nd and 10. Snider on top by 7, 14-7. Those two scores coming on just 2 huge plays. 75-yard touchdown reception by Bramley on their first play, as that's handoff to Scott. Scott made a nice cut and is dragging a defender out near the first down marker. Is going to be 1.5 yards short. Will bring up 3rd. Third and a long one. 3 wide receiver set as they get the call from the sideline. Stiebling barks it out. Has Scott in the backfield behind him. Stiebling in the pistol. Turner in motion. And handoff, and that is stuck immediately by number 59, Tavon Johnson, to force a 4th down. On the 2-yard tackle for loss by Tavon Johnson. 4th and 5. Panthers are going for it. 3 wide receiver set, 1 in the backfield. Low snap again, going to roll out to the near Stiebling, throws it and caught. That's Bramley, and he may be short. As he looked like he was close to the first down marker, but they may have just had it marked wrong. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for Snider. Still moving the ball. 3 wide receiver set. Stiebling is going the fade route to Hippenhammer, and broken up by number 22, Shaton Vaughn. 2nd and 10 from their own from the 17-yard line of Northrop. Outstanding start here to this game. And there's going to be a false start penalty on the Panthers. That'll back them up 5. Four wide receiver set. Nothing in the backfield with Stiebling. Bramley goes in motion, and that's another illegal procedure. We'll back it up another 5. It'll be 2nd and 20. .438 to play in this first quarter. Snider up by 1 touchdown. So Northrop answered right away on the Bramley touchdown reception with a big run and pass touchdown for themselves. Trips to the far side. Stiebling's going to roll out to his right. Bramley's wide open but can't get it to him. We'll bring up 3rd and 20. Had his wide receiver Bramley open but couldn't connect.
It's a 2 down now for Snider. 3rd and 20.
Third and 20. Ball's on the 29-yard line. Three wide receiver set. Pistol formation. Stiebling on the out pattern. That's Turner. Turner takes it out over the 20, over the 15 to about the 12. Near the first down marker. There's going to be a gain of about 16. 4th and 4. Offense stays on the field for Snider. 4 minutes to play in the quarter. Three wide receiver set for Snider. That's Scott in the backfield behind Stiebling in the pistol. And hard count, and Northrop jumps off sides. And if that's the case, that'll be an automatic first down. Big mistake. Let's see what the call is. And it is. That's a huge penalty. And on 4th and 4, a 5-yard penalty will make that an automatic first down. 1st and goal from the 8. Stiebling hands it off to Scott. And there is the defense. That's number 14, Dequan Conwell, breaking through the line to force the tackle for loss. Ball's placed on the 12, 4-yard tackle for loss. 2nd and 12. Trips to the near side. Lone back in the backfield is Scott. And once again, a hard count brings Northrop over the line of scrimmage. That's going to be another penalty against Northrop. Let's move them 5 yards closer. Ball will be placed at the 7. 2nd and goal from the 7. Same formation for Snider. Stiebling. Screen out to the near side, and Hippenhammer lowers his shoulder and takes it over the end zone line. 4-6. Very easy for the Snider offense on that drive, as that was a 8-yard TD reception to Hippenhammer. Boozman will come in for the extra point. David Turner on the hold. It's a big game for both these schools. Snider to keep pace and Northrop to take that next step. But here with 3 minutes to play in the first quarter after PAT is good, we are 21-7. Snider on top of the home Northrop Bruins. That was great protection by the offensive line as well. Number 70, Zenden Dillinger. Both tackles, Zending Dillinger and Kenny Hurt, along with guards Trevor Thomas, Justin Munoz, along with center Joe Thornton, open up the holes and keeping the pressure off of Stiebling for the Panthers. Back deep once again for Northrop, Shaton Vaughn, and number 11, Tyree Washington to kick for the Panthers. That's number 98, the senior Trent Morgan. So 3:06 to play. Northrop finds himself down 2 touchdowns. The kick is up, shorter kick, and that may go out of bounds. Caught unwisely by Tyree Washington. Could have let that go out of bounds for the illegal procedure penalty, but chose to catch it. And that ball is going to be placed at the 12-yard line. So that's a big play. Big play for the special teams, as all he needed to do was let that fall out of bounds. Ball would have been placed up at the 35, would have been good to go, but now you're at the 12-yard line, 1st and 10. See what they choose to do here to start their possession. Trip wide receiver to their near side, lone wide receiver to the far. Lawrence in the backfield. He'll take the handoff. Here's some holes, cuts it back, runs into his own player, has space, and a blocker out here down the sidelines and knocked out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Gain of 29 yards. 29-yard run by Lawrence as he looks really nice here in the first quarter, breaking off some big runs. First and 10. Ball's on the 46-yard line of Northrop. Spreading out the Snider defense. See if they keep the ball on the ground. They do. Lawrence, nice cut, shot out of a cannon, taken out over the 40 to the 35-yard line. 19-yard run by Lawrence. As the holes are opening up for the Northrop running back, down by 14, 2:46 to play. First and 10 from the 34. In motion is the Bruin. They're going to fake the end around. Schoenel's going to go the rollout left, look to Tyree Washington. Just threw it wide. Will bring up second and 10.
Second and 10 now for Northrop.
Four wide receiver set for the Bruins. Trips to the far side, lone back. That is still Lawrence in the backfield next to Schoenel. Schoenel's going to hand it off to Lawrence, and there's the big fella there to wrap him up. Big fella, number 71 in white. Excuse me, that's number 77 in white. Zachary McDowell on the nice tackle for no gain. Third and 12, 36-yard line. Minute 57 to play in this first quarter. Schoenel on the fake draw, but lit up and fumbled and recovered by Snider. Lit up on the play. I believe that was number 24, William Johnson, who got in behind the line of scrimmage and blew up the play. Forcing the fumble by Lawrence. First and 10 for Snider. So Snider will start this drive on their own 37. Just give you an update on the SAC coming in tonight's matchup. 3 lone undefeated teams in conference. That is Carroll, the Snider Panthers, and the Homestead Spartans. 3-way lock at 1-1 with Dwenger, Lures, and Northside, followed with Northrop. And then 3 teams at 0-2, Concordia, South, and Wayne. So Stiebling on the keeper, gains about 7. Other games tonight. Dwenger is at Homestead. Northside is at Carroll. Northrop here hosting Snider. Southside traveling to Concordia, and Wayne is at Bishop Lures. 3 wide receiver set. He's going to go fade again to Bramley. And they just love that streak route. And that time Bramley just dropped it. 3rd and 2 now. Third and 2, 1:03 to play in the first. 3 wide receiver set for Snider. Turner, Hippenhammer, and Bramley. Handoff, that's number 3, Money Woods. And he will take it out over the first down marker after a gain of about, let's call it 6 or 7. Big 3rd down run. .56 to play, 56 seconds to play in the first quarter. Ball is on the 48-yard line of Northrop. Here comes Snider again. Already up 2 touchdowns, 21-7. Hand off to Woods. Woods sneaks it in there out over the 45-yard line to the 44. Gain of about 4. Second down and 6. Same formation for Snider. Actually, they'll go 4 wide receiver. Nothing in the backfield with Stiebling. He's dangerous off this. Could do the quarterback draw or go to one of his many wide receivers. They're going to go near side here to Turner on the quick pass. Turner makes 1 miss. Can't make the second miss. Tackled at the 35-yard line by number 24, Javon McBride. So that's a gain of 10. And that will 7 seconds to go in this first quarter. as the clock should stop on or start on the whistle, and that will be the last play of the first quarter. So at the end of one, Snider on top 21-7. Snider got on the board first. Their first play from scrimmage, the second possession of the game. Stiebling found Bramley on the streak route, had his defender beat by a good 3-yard step, 75-yard touchdown reception. That was to Malik Bramley. Northrop answered that back with running the ball down the throat of Snider. Lawrence had a 55-yard run, which set up the 10-yard TD reception to Ben Aruza, the sophomore, thrown by Schonel. But little, of course, the Snider Panthers answered right back on the ensuing kickoff as Hippenhammer took it 99 yards. It was a great kickoff by the kicker, and Cameron Fox fell and died right on the 1-yard line. Hippenhammer had to pick it up, and he took it the distance, 99 yards for the touchdown. That put him up 14-7. Then on the following drive by Snider, it ended with an 8-yard TD reception to Hippenhammer. So Stiebling spreading the ball out. We have a wildcat formation right now with him and Hippenhammer taking the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to run it to the near side, makes one miss, has a blocker. They're going to call a hold on. That's a hold on Bramley on the near side. That will come back. Didn't even necessarily need to hold that block, as Hippenhammer had plenty of space and the hole was huge, but the hole is on Bramley. Be a 10-yard penalty from the spot. Will remain first down. Ball's going to be placed at the 35-yard line. First and 10 from the 35. Three wide receiver set. Once again, Hippenhammer. He's got blockers, takes it to the far side this time. Has speed, gets the edge, and tackled out over the 25-yard line to the 23. Gain of 12. Gets it near the original line of scrimmage. Will bring second and 10 from their 23-yard line. 11:38 to play in this first half. Stiebling back in the game. He's going to hand it. That's Woods. Woods, nice cut. And then tackled by McBride. But not till after a 15-yard gain. Ball's going to be spotted at the 8-yard line. First and goal from the 8. So many options for Snider here in the red zone. Money Woods in the backfield behind Stiebling. He's going to hand it to Woods, and Woods cuts it back in and has plenty of space. 8-yard touchdown run by Money Woods. Snider spreading out the action. Boy, are they loaded with skilled players on the offense. One turnover, one misstep on the special teams, and you can find yourself down big in a hurry to this Snider Panther team. PAT attempt. Bruisman, right-footed. That ball's up and good. 28-7 your score. 11:09 to play in this first half. Nice environment here on a Friday night. See if I can get you some other scores around the area. Concordia up 14-0 at the end of one. Concordia is hosting the Southside Archers. Back deep for Northrop, number 22, Shaton Vaughn, and number 11, Tyree Washington. Had a couple decent returns here in the first half. Number 98 to kick off, Trent Morgan. And ball's dropped and then picked up. Comes out near sideline and cannot break that tackle. Out to the 18-yard line. That's going to be a late hit. That could go against Snider. Let's see who that calls on, but there's going to be a personal foul call here at the near sideline, as the return's going to be spotted at the 13. Let's see what the call is. Personal foul. That's going against Northrop. Had that wrong. I apologize. That will go against Northrop. Had two players battling in the near sideline and saw the Northrop Bruin player go down, but call is on Snider. Call is on Northrop. That'll back them up half the distance. They'll go to the 9-yard line. That's where they'll start their drive. First drive of the second quarter. First and 10 from their own 9. For wide receiver set for Northrop. Washington in the backfield. Lawrence in the backfield. Fake handoff, and that's Washington. Washington cuts it back here to the near sideline. Nice juke move. Can he stay on his feet? And kept his ground, did number 20, Dominique Slaughter. Dominique Slaughter kept the angle and forced him out of bounds. He was looking to make some moves on that little run. That was number 11, Tyree Washington. Big run. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. 40-yard run for Washington. 10:49 to play here in the first half. First and 10, Northrop. For a wide receiver set. Lone back in the backfield with Schonel. They're going to go to Snider on the screen. Snyder's got a blocker, cuts it back right, back in left, takes it out of the first down marker near the 41-yard line, marked at the 42. 24-yard pass reception by Snider. First and 10, Northrop. Ball's at the 42. First and 10 for wide receiver set. Play action. Schonel comes here to the near side. Left-handed thrower goes across his body, back over the middle, and that ball is dropped, incomplete. Will bring up second and 10. Tough pass by Schonel as he went across his body. Normally not a good thing to go to the middle of the field, back over your body, but didn't get hurt there. Second and 10, 10:08, playing the half. Northrop needs to put it in the end zone to keep pace with this high-power offense for Snider. For a wide receiver set again. Keyshawn Edwards in the backfield, the sophomore for Northrop, as Coach Doeffler is going to call a timeout. First timeout called for the Bruins. Let's see if we can catch you up on some scores. Right now, Northside over Carroll 7-6. 45 seconds left in the first. Homestead at the end of one, up 14-0 over Bishop Dwenger. That is at Homestead. So at the end of the first did end at 7-6. Northside on top. In the second quarter now we have Dwenger pulled within two, 14-12. Second and 10 from the 42-yard line of Snider. Trips to the near side, lone wide receiver to the far side. Edwards in the backfield. He's not going to take it. That's a fumble picked up by Snider. That's number 24, has blockers and breaks one. Out to the 10. Still rumbling over the end line for a touchdown. Number 24, William Johnson, picked up the fumble and took it the 40 yards for a touchdown. Everything just going wrong for the Bruins. As Snider is scoring every way possible here this evening at Spooler Stadium. Just under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Snider already up by 27 points, looking to make it 28 on the right foot of Paul Boozman. And we have a late player running onto the field for Snider. That's Turner with the hold for Boozman. Down, kicks up, and good. 34-7. Snider on top. Making a statement here against Northrop. They are putting a show on here on display this Friday night in Fort Wayne, Indiana. This is the first time I've gotten to see the offense live, but it's not only the offense, they are gifted in all areas. As the 5A Snider Panthers really looking to build on this momentum throughout the season to the run at the SAC Championship and then into the sectional playoffs. $35-7, just under 10 minutes to play. There's the kick, line drive kick, fielded by Washington. Washington takes it to the center, cuts about near sideline, grabbed by the jersey. Vince Campbell grabbed a hold of him and stopped him right there at the 28-yard line. First and 10. For Northrop, 35-7. 9:45 to play in the half. Northrop needs to put it in the end zone. Can't say it enough. Obviously pretty obvious, but just nothing going right for the Bruins. 4 wide receiver set. Edwards in the backfield. He'll take the handoff. Stutter step. Takes it out over the 30 to about the 31. That's where they'll mark it for a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. Ball's on the 31-yard line. Washington comes out as IHSAA will check in for Northrop and Coach Dorfler. Trip wide receiver set to the far side. Lone wide receiver, that's Snider here to the near side. Edwards in the backfield with Schonel. Edwards will hop to the right side of Schonel. And they're going to hand off to Edwards. Runs through an arm tackle, but not going to run through that tackle by number 9, Lawrence Johnson, who lost a helmet. Lawrence Johnson, just a sophomore, number 9. 35-7. .840 to play in this first half. IHSAA comes in with the call from the sideline. 3rd and 7. Northrop needs to keep this drive moving. 4 wide receiver set. In the backfield is Edwards with Schonel. Schonel drops back. Left-handed throw on the crossing route and caught. That's number 3, Dickinson, with the reception out to the 44-yard line, gain of 13. Nice pitch and catch by the Northrop Bruin offense. 1st and 10 from the 44. Ty Smith takes the call from the sideline, the big 6'3", 185-pound wide receiver. As they split Schonel out here to the near side, they're going to go Wildcat formation with Edwards, and it looks like Washington. Yeah, Washington takes it. Gets a block from Edwards, cuts it out to the sideline, tries to cut it back and gets rammed and finished off by Austin France, the sophomore for Snider. Will be a gain of 2 or 3 yards. Will bring up 2nd and 7. Second and 7, 7.5 to play in this first half. Northrop needs to put another one on the board to keep in reaching distance against this Snider offense, as they are extremely good and extremely powerful. Trip to the far side, lone wide receiver to the near side, that's Snider. Edwards in the backfield with Schonel. Schonel hands off. Edwards runs into a crowd, takes it out near the 50-yard line. Markham just short of the 50, 5-yard gain. Will bring up 3rd and 3. 6:44 to play in the half. IHSAA comes out. 4 wide receiver set for Northrop, 1 in the backfield. That is Edwards. Man-to-man coverage here on the near side. Snider has the advantage over Waffle. That's the side that he's rolling to. Schonel went short, and that's picked off by number 21, Jordan Gorman. Just had his hands ready as Schonel threw it high and wide, but there was number 20 for William Johnson. So another turnover for Northrop. We'll give the ball back to Snider. Still plenty of time to put another score on the board. Ball is going to be spotted at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 for Snider. Three wide receiver set, Stiebling in the pistol. Back with Scott in the backfield. And they're going to call it illegal movement. False start against Snider. Back him up 5 yards. 1st and 15. First and 15 for Snider. 6:14 to play in the half. 2 wide receivers set to the near side. Lone wide receiver to the far. Has Brantley to the far with Scott in the backfield. Turner in motion. Stiebling, hands off. Scott takes it out to the 45, to the 50, breaks through the group, on over to the 30, 25, and near the 20-yard line and pushed out of bounds. Big run. We'll call it a 61-yard run. "51-yard run by Scott. First and 10 from the 21. Snider in position to put another one on the board. Fake handoff. They're going to go to the far sideline to Bramley, and Bramley out jumps the defender 4 and just short. We're going to spot it at about the 2. 20-yard gain on the reception to Bramley. 35-7. Snider on top of the hosting Northrop Bruins. Under 6 minutes to play in this first half. Snider controlling this game. Anyone in attendance, there's no doubt about who's been controlling this. It has been the Snider Panthers as they go bunch formation. Got the big fellas out there, slow off the ball, but that's a quick dive up the middle, and that's going to be 6. What push off the ball by the line for Snider. As that was ran in by number 6, Dominique Scott. He finishes it off. So that was Dom Scott on the 2-yard touchdown run. Puts it 41-7 with the PAT forthcoming. Up and good. And I tell you, every kick has looked very, very similar. 5.5 to play. 42-7. Snider on top. Still have 30 minutes to play in this ball game. Northrop taking a little extra time to send their return team out on the field. Special team coach, I am sure, is trying to pump up his guys because there would be nothing better than a return right here to cut into the lead just a bit. For the kick, number 98, Trent Morgan, the senior. Back deep for Snider. Back deep for Northrop. Looks like Vaughn. And Campbell, Washington's not back there. That's number 36. Ashton Sini, the junior, who fielded that on a slide. That ball will be spotted when he hit the ground. 1st and 10 from the 9. .526 to play. Northrop really getting it handed to him right now here at Spooler Stadium. These two teams do share this as their home field. But right now, the Northrop fans trying to stay in it. 4 wide receiver set trips to the near side for Northrop. Schonel in the shotgun. Hand it to Edwards. Edwards going to take it here to the near sideline. Breaks a tackle, breaks another, takes it to 30. Out near the 40-yard line, tackled at the 37. Gain of 28 yards. by Edwards, number 21, Keyshawn Edwards. He's just a sophomore. A lot of sophomores on this roster getting some big playing time. 1st and 10 from the 38. 5:13 to play in this first half. Taking the call. For wide receiver set. That's a fake handoff. Shona will keep it. Maybe a yard gain. We'll call it a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 9, 4:45 to play. First and 8. Excuse me, 2nd and 8. Trips to the far side. Low wide receiver is Snider to the near. Edwards in the backfield with Shona. Hands off to Edwards. Edwards makes the first one miss. Cuts it out over the 50, over the 40. The sophomore's breaking loose to the 20, to the 10, and pushed out inside the 10-yard line. Huge run by Edwards. Where's this kid been hiding? Ball spotted at the 6, 34-yard run by Edwards to make it 1st and goal from the 7. First and goal from the 7. Shonel takes it. Shonel almost picked off, threw it right to the defense. And number 9, Lawrence Johnson, the sophomore, almost came up with a pick, but dropped, and that will stay at the 7-yard line. 2nd and 7 for Northrop. Need to put this in the end zone. Does Northrop. 3:56 to play in the first half. Shonel trips to the far side. Lone wide receiver to the near. That's Snider. Hand off to Edwards. Edwards tried to cut it back and change direction. Couldn't, and that's going to be no gain. Maybe a loss of 1. There's a loss of 1. 3rd and goal from the 8.
Third and goal from 9 for Lewis.
First and 10, excuse me, 3rd and goal from the 9. Shonel takes the call. Trips to the far side. One wide receiver to the near. Edwards in the backfield with Shonel. Shonel's going to go near side to Edwards, excuse me, to Snider. And they're going to get a pass interference called on Snider. Mike Snider draws the pass interference call against William Johnson on the defense. That'll be an automatic 1st down. First and goal. That ball will be spotted at the 4. Excuse me, they're going to make that 3rd and goal from the 4. 3rd and goal from the 4. It's not an automatic 1st down. Torfler done talking to the referee. 3 minutes to play in the half. Northrop down 42-7. Four wide receiver set for Northrop. Edwards in the backfield. 3rd and goal from the 4. Aruza in motion. That's 2 guys in motion. That's going to be a penalty against Northrop. Take them back 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd and goal from the 9. As they had one player in motion and another one moved. 5-yard penalty. 3rd and goal from the 9. 4 down territory, obviously, for the Bruins. Waffle brings the call in from the sideline. For a wide receiver set. Edwards in the backfield with Schonel. Schonel makes a snap, fake handoff to Edwards and fumbles and picked up by Snider. That is another turnover for Northrop. On the pressure was Lucas Isley, the senior, forcing the mishandle. Was there for the recovery as Stiebling will head back on the field with the offense. Just under 3 minutes to play. Another turnover for Northrop, their 3rd. 1st and 10. Snider from their own 17. Three wide receiver set to the near side. Bramley to the far side. Stiebling wants him to come in closer. And Stiebling, and that's why you want him to go closer to get the extra space on the sideline. And Bramley on the bobble and does come down with it at the 42-yard line. Gain of 25. But Bramley about dropped another one for Stiebling. Stiebling, I'm telling you, is putting these balls on the money. It's a great looking prospect. Eastern Michigan recruit. 1st and 10. Stiebling. We're going to go screen. Has some blockers. Bramley takes it out over the 45 to the 44-yard line. Gain of 14. On the tackle, Tavon Johnson, the senior for Northrop. 2.5 to play here in the first half. Snider trying to squeeze it out. Another touchdown before the clock expires on him here in the second quarter. Stiebling takes a shotgun from the pistol. Bramley has a step and just overthrown. That wasn't Bramley, excuse me. That was David Turner, number 1. Just couldn't match up to him, just off the outstretched fingertips. 2nd and 10. Stiebling has been very impressive, though, putting most of these balls on the money. In the pistol, play action. It's going to roll out here to the near side. Can't make him miss. That was number 14, Dequan Conwell, the defensive end. Kept his edge and forced the sack. 3rd and 17. Three wide receiver set. Stiebling still getting the call from the sideline. In the backfield is Money Woods with Stiebling. Hops to the left side. Stiebling, that was a design draw. Woods trying to shake the defenders. Finally enough Northrop Bruins come to stop him. That's going to be a big loss. That was 3rd and 17. Ball's going to be spotted at the 41. It's a loss of 8. Timeout by Northrop. Minute 22 to play in the half. Need to conserve as much time to get a score on the board, as they have not scored since the first quarter, when the 10-yard TD reception to Aruza made it 7-7. Well, that was quickly erased by the 99-yard kickoff return by Mac Hippenhammer. Again, this is Tim Atkinson with SummitCitySports.com. This broadcast being brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Without them, Summit City Sports cannot bring you these fall sport action. As we were just at the Dwenger Northrop soccer game last night at the Plex, where it saw Bishop Dwenger win 2-1 over Northrop. And Northrop's goalkeeper, actually the place kicker for Northrop, Cameron Fox. But back to the action, minute 22 to play in the half. 42-7. Here's the punt by Snider. 4th and 24. Ball rolls and picked up. Takes out over the 20-yard line. Snider nailed at the 24 and brought down. So Northrop will start 1st and 10 from their own 21. Minute 9 to play in the half. Minute 9 to play, 42-7. Northrop needs to get it going just to cut into the lead, but it'll be more for the momentum and the confidence to build for Northrop. As Schonel is going to go deep, threw it off his back foot. There's Snider. Can't catch it as I was thrown out of bounds. Schonel probably would have been more wise to gather his feet, get his feet underneath him for that attempt. Second and 10 from their own 24. Northrop. Four wide receiver set, handoff. Edwards can't make a miss. That's number 44. Lucas Isley with the tackle after the minimal gain. 3rd and 9. 44 seconds to play. Clock is ticking. Play clock starts. 30 seconds and counting. About a 12-second difference on the play clock to the game clock. 4 wide receivers set for Northrop. Schonel, we're going to hand off to Edwards, and right there is number 9, Lawrence Johnson, and also cleaned up by Cody Keller. 12 seconds. I believe Snider's going to take a timeout. Snider will take a timeout, 4th and 9. They'll force the punt. Smart call by Coach Tippmann. The way their special teams has been playing, they could run this one back and push this advantage out even further, because that would be a huge nail against the Bruins here tonight. Concordia up 42-0. That's at halftime. As the timeout will run down back deep. The two specialties, Hippenhammer and David Turner. Hippenhammer already took a kickoff back 99 yards for a touchdown. That was to answer Northrop's only score in that first quarter. Fox to punt. And that's over the head. Fox is just going to take the safety, but there's a flag down. Just everything going wrong for the Bruins. As I think that was a false start on Northrop, but let's see. Illegal movement. See what the call is. And it is. That penalty be declined. That will be a safety. Snider checking every box in the category statistically, putting up a safety now with 6 seconds left, pushing the score 44-7. Snider handling Northrop. Cameron Fox couldn't do anything there, as he'll have to now pooch kick. So what a way to end that first half, if that's the way it ends. 6 seconds left. Seconds left, 44-7. 37 points as Snider up. So we'll have a pooch kick by Northrop. That's Fox. As in high school, they'll take it back to the 20. Back deep. Hippenhammer for Snider. Fox. The low line drive kick. That's fielded at the 44-yard line, barely by Snider. And that clock should just run out. That should be the end of the half. So they'll have 1 second left on the clock. Snider will have to come out and snap the ball. It's pretty much seen everything here in this first half for Snider. Scoring on a kickoff return, couple pass receptions, a fumble return, has had a pickoff, couple sacks. They've been outstanding. Stiebling's going to go deep, Hail Mary style, and that was timed just a tad too early by Gavin Schonel. Hit the wide receiver at the 4-yard line. That's going to be a pass interference. And this could be an interesting call, as they do keep it just at a pass interference. Be a 15-yard penalty. $44-7. Snider will get one more play to finish off this half, barring another penalty from Northrop. Ball's going to be spotted at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. No time on the clock. Stiebling's going to look to put it up into the end zone to one of his talented wide receivers. Bramley Turner and Hippenhammer out on the field. He has Scott in the backfield. He's had a great second quarter, has Dom Scott. Stabling comes to the near side. He's going to go short to Turner. Turner cuts it up and scores! That is a touchdown. Turner just cut it up inside the pylon. Snider, what do you know, adds another 6 to the board to end this first half. My goodness gracious, Kurtz Tittman not letting up on the accelerator, putting it to the Bruins here in the first half. 50-7 is your score with the PAT forthcoming. As I was about calling it end of half there. What a huge penalty, as that ended up being 6 points added to the board. 50-7 is the score. We have a Northrop player down on the field. Everybody grabbing a knee. Hope the young fella is okay. It's a good sign, the young fella up. Nothing better to see. These kids putting their heart and soul into this game that they love, as the fans get behind their player. Boozman comes in for the extra point to make it 51-7. Snider's had a couple nice games in this first half, but that is not good. 57 is your score at the end of the first half. Wall-to-wall action for Snider, but we'll take a break and join you for the second half. 50-7, Northrop down to the Snider Panthers. Welcome back to the second half here at Spooler Stadium. Snider will retain possession to start the second half. The kickoff return was brought back to the 45-yard line, where Snider will start 1st and 10 from their own 45. Two running back set. Got the second string in for, that was just Hippenhammer in, as the second string is in for Snider, up by 43 points. Second and 14. Twin wide receiver set to the near side, two backs. That's number 23, Christian Covington, the sophomore. In the tailback slot, takes the handoff, Sutter steps, takes it out near the 40-yard line. The push is on, he gets it back almost to the line of scrimmage. That'll be no gain, 3rd and 14. .10:44 to play here in this third quarter. Hippenhammer. Look for the pass attempt to number 28, Taiwan Jennings. Hippenhammer is the backup quarterback for Snider. 4th and 15. Fourth and 14, back deep, Mike Snider for Northrop. Into punt, number 98, Trent Morgan for the Panthers. And that's a low snap, and Morgan can't handle it, but cuts it out here. A couple stiff arms and take it out, knocked out of bounds. First and 10, Northrop. "35-yard line, 1st and 10 for Northrop." Edwards with the rush, no gain. Got an update from the Dwenger Homestead game with Bishop Dwenger up 28-7 over Homestead. That is at Spartan Stadium at Homestead. Dwenger keeping the momentum rolling after the win against Concordia last Friday. 28-7, Dwenger on top right now, still plenty of time to play. 3 wide receiver set for the Bruins. There, the handoff to Edwards. Edwards on the ground, takes it over to the 30. A gain of 5. It was 12-7 at half. Carroll over north side. Nine minutes to play in the third. 50-7 is your score. Northrop with the ball. Shawnell. Hands off to Edwards. Edwards lowers his shoulder and runs over a defender, but that is still going to be a tackle for number 14, Isaiah Knight Nearson. Nearson's been all over the field for Snider, along also with special teams making the tackles. 1st and 10. 22-yard line. 8:45 to play here in the third. Trip wide receiver set to the far side. Snider's alone here to the near. Excuse me, that's Dickinson. Hand off to Edwards. Edwards tackled immediately by number 24, William Johnson. Short, minimal gain, maybe a yard. 18-17 to play. It's 6:50 left in the third quarter of that Dwenger game. As shown, play action and incomplete. Nice play on the ball was Dominique Slaughter. Gave enough cushion but broke on the ball nicely. Brings up 3rd and 9. 7:56 to play in the third. Four wide receiver set, trips to the far side. Edwards in the backfield. Shonell takes a snap, goes over the middle, and that's caught by number 11, Tyree Washington, for a first down. I think they're going to call pass interference, which will be declined. Should be 1st and goal from the 8. On the 23-yard reception by Washington. Third and 9, and the ball's on the 31 as they talk about this penalty. It is a pass interference call against Snider. It is declined. Ball spotted at the 8-yard line, 1st and goal. Update from the Carroll north side. Carroll leading north side 25-22 at the half. Carroll has 295 total yards, 239 for north side. Aiden Smith, 184 yards, 2 TDs. A short gain on the run. Here comes Aruza, who has the only touchdown on the game for Northrop on the 10-yard fader out. Aruza went up and caught the ball for the only score for Northrop. 4 wide receiver set, trips to the far. Edwards in the backfield with Schonel. 2nd and goal from the 7. Schonel takes a look on the crossing pattern and just overthrown on the play. Just under 7 minutes to play. 3rd and goal from the 7. 4 wide receiver set. They're spread this time. Edwards in the backfield on the left side of Schonel. Short man-to-man coverage. Schonel is getting pressured and hit as he throws, but that's going to cross into the end zone for a touchdown. Schonel just held on long enough, was being pressured by Zachary McDowell. And that's a pass interference against Snider. That penalty is declined, so that's a 7-yard TD reception for number 11, Tyree Washington. 50-13, PAT attempt. That's number 7, Cameron Fox, the senior. Schonel to hold. And penalty on the field for an offside against the defense. They'll just null that out. PAT for Fox. Kicks up and good. 50-14 your score. Snider on top. That's the first points on the board for Northrop since the first quarter. At 8.5 minutes to play in the first, as they pull within 36, 50-14 your score. 50-14, Snider on top in major control. Central Noble gets beat by Fairfield 41-7. See if we can get you some other scores here from around the area. as we have 6:47 here left in the third. Not seeing any new updates as of yet. Here's one, a surrounding area school. Woodland beats Heritage 19-9. As we get ready for the kickoff. Back deep is Hippenhammer for the Panthers. Cameron Fox set to kick off. Fox, squib kick off a Snider player, picked up and has some room, breaks the first tackle, then tackled at the 42-yard line. That was number 82, Alonzo Kinlaw, the junior. First and 10 for Snider. And that is completed. Maybe a yard, maybe two on the gain. Second and 6. Ball's on the 41-yard line. Hippenhammer takes a snap and another flag. It's gonna be a false start against Snider. That'll mark them back another 5 yards. Will bring up second and 11. Ball will be placed at the 36-yard line. .5:55 to play in the third. 50-14 is your score. Snider on top. Hippenhammer, play action. Wanted to look for number 40, DeAndre Stroud. Couldn't get it to him. We'll bring up 3rd and 6. That'll stop the clock at 5:43 to play in the third. As I mentioned, 3 undefeated teams coming into this third week of action in the Summit Athletic Conference. Carroll, Snider, and Homestead all 2-0 coming into this third week. Right now, Homestead down a couple scores to Dwenger. Snider handling them, and here comes number 23, shot out of a cannon and tackled out over the 45-yard line to the 44. That's number 23, Christian Covington, tackled by number 41, Spencer Miller. See if we can get you a score of the Wayne Lures. That was knotted up at zeros last time I got an update. Dwenger now up 35-7. Dwenger going to Homestead and putting it to the Spartans. As there's tackle on the play by number 19, Jalon Daniels. That was a run by Covington, the sophomore. 2nd and 5. Ball placed at the 39-yard line. Up next for Snider next week, they will go to Zollner Stadium, where Concordia High School will host these Panthers. Concordia putting it out on top of South, beating them 49-0 from my last update. Hippenhammer, he'll take it out over the first down marker. Gain of about 8, 1st and 10 for Snider. Coach Dorfler and these Northrop Bruins will host the Bishop Lures Knights next Friday here at Spooler Stadium. So Snider, bulk of their schedule remaining as I mentioned, they go to Concordia, then host Carroll, go to Homestead, then to Northside, host Dwenger, and final the SAC season by hosting Southside. Northrop, after hosting Lures next week, will go to Dwenger, then host Northside, host Concordia, travel to Southside, and then final it at Homestead. Looking ahead to next week's schedule, if these scores hold up, of course, would be a big one. Carroll travels to Homestead next week. Dwenger is at Northside. Lures does come in here to Spooler. Snider at Concordia and Southside at Wayne. Hippenhammer takes a snap. Looking for the exact same play on the previous. About 3 plays ago that was thrown wide, but we have a flag on the play. And that's going to be a holding against Snider. That'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of that hold. 3.5 to play in the third quarter. East Noble 62 over Huntington North 27. Second and 17 from the 40-yard line. Hippenhammer hands it off. Covington takes it out to the original line of scrimmage. Gains about 14 on the run. Let's call it 11. We'll bring up third down. Ball placed at the 30. Third and 7 for the Panthers. It is in the fourth quarter at Homestead. Dwenger up 35-7. Hippenhammer hands off to Covington. Covington has space and some green out here on the near side, but tackled nicely at the 20 by number 20, Kyler Doan, the junior. 50-14, 2.5 to play in this third. Teams just kind of going through the motions down there on the field. This would need to be an extreme miracle for Northrop to be able to come back against these Panthers. Hippenhammer looking to throw on the crossing route, throws it up and falls to the ground. Number 36 in orange, Ashton Sini, saw it first but couldn't get turned around enough to time that jump. Second and 10. Second and 10, 2 minutes to play here in the third. Two wide receiver set, twins to the far side, two backs in the backfield. Hippenhammer Tackled by Covington. That's going to be a hold against Snider. Oh, it's an illegal motion against Snider. Just under 2 minutes here in the third. 50-14 is your score. Snider came out in the second half with the second string offense on the field. Hippenhammer, their dynamic wide receiver and return man, is their backup quarterback. He does take the snap, rolls out to his right, and he'll tuck it down and hold it, and will run out of bounds after a gain of about 5. It's going to bring up 4th and about 6. They'll calling it 4th and 5 from the 20. Excuse me, from the 15-yard line. Fourth and 5, minute and a half to play here in the third. Here comes the kicker, number 96, Jack James, the sophomore, up to kick. Lost his plant foot and hit the crossbar and trickles in. Place kicker, number 96, Jack James, lost his footing, his plant foot, but still managed to get enough leg on it to hit the crossbar to trickle over. Minute 34, field goal for the Panthers. They are now up 53-14. Minute 34 to play in this third. Lures, Wayne is a final. Lures beats Wayne 7-0. (32-22), 1:15 left in the third. Chargers down. Carroll down as of now. As I mentioned, East Noble Oval, Huntington North. Wabash beat Manchester. There's the kick, and that's going to be offsides on Snider on the kickoff. Seeing a bit of everything here tonight. As that'll back it up 5 yards, we'll have a re-kick. Minute 34. (53-14), 1:34 to play. That's number 97 in white, Paul Boozman. It's a kick, back deep for the Panthers. Number 21, Keyshawn Edwards. Excuse me, that's number 22, Shaitan Vaughn. And that's going to kick the other side to Washington. Washington drops it, picks it back up, runs into his blocker, and is tackled immediately at the 20-yard line. 1st and 20. First and 20 for Northrop. 1:27 to play here in the third. Northrop breaks the huddle. Schonel has Edwards with him in the backfield. Trips to the near side. Lone wide receiver to the far side. Looks like that's Snider on the far side. Hand off to Edwards to the near side. Has a bunch of space and some green. Cuts it out here to the near sideline. Plays peekaboo with his blocker. And I'm not sure if he'll be caught. Deshaun Edwards takes it the distance. That's an 80-yard touchdown run. A little excitement for the Bruins fans. Number 21, Edwards with the 80-yard run for the touchdown. 53-20. Boy, you can see the sophomore class is a nice-looking class for Coach Dorfler. Good things to come for the Bruins. And for the PAT is Cameron Fox, starting goalkeeper for the soccer squad. Kick is up and good. 53-21. Northrop down. Minute 13, 53-21. Trying to make a push, build some momentum towards next week is Northrop. We are at the end of 3 at Northside with Carroll over North, 32-22. Dwanger midway through the fourth quarter up 35-14. There's 6:23 left in the fourth. Concordia up 55-6, 6:32 left in the fourth. And he can't take it the distance. Going, that's Hippenhammer once again, following up a Northrop touchdown with a kickoff return. Hippenhammer takes it the distance for his second kickoff return for a touchdown. Still a minute to play in the third. And what weapons does Snider have on every facet of the ball? As the kick is up and good, make it 60-21 is your score. Snider on top of these Northrop Bruins. So Snider's going to be rolling going into next week, as they'll be at Concordia. So 60-21. Back deep once again is Vaughn and Washington. Caught by Washington at the 10, loses his footing, cuts it out here to the near sideline, finds a blocker, and tackled by number 22, Tristan Wells. Another flag on the field.
Tristan Wells on the shot.
52 seconds on the third quarter. Fans having a little fun over there. As we have 1st and 10, 52 seconds left. Northrop on their own 29-yard line, down by 39 points. Northrop with the call in the huddle. Just under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Schonel takes the snap. It's going to go deep down the left sideline. Has Snider. Snider can't turn around to get it. That is incomplete. Broken up by number 10, Taj Starks, the junior. 2nd and 10. Four wide receiver set for Northrop. Edwards in the backfield with Schonel. Hand off to Edwards. Edwards makes a cut, runs into the bulk of the defense. That'll be no gain. 3rd and 10. 30 seconds on the clock. 21 seconds on the clock, about a 3-second difference. They do not need to run a play, does Northrop. And they will not. So at the end of 3, the score is the Snider Panthers up 60-21. We're going to take a small break and join you for the 4th quarter. Okay. Welcome back, SummitCitySports.com. I am Tim Atkinson, Pat Reith on the camera. Brought to you by Parkview Hospital. The score 60-21. Snider on top of Northrop. Just start of the 4th quarter. Schonel looks to pass, crossing route. Look to Snider, but overthrown. Incomplete pass. 11:53, 60-21. Fox back to punt for Northrop. Back deep for the Panthers. Number 85, David Nakasun, the sophomore. I can't quite get the number. I think that is Hippenhammer on the opposite side. There's the kick, line drive kick. Fielded by Hippenhammer, but on a fair catch. Ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10. First and 10. Snider with the ball. 11:46 to play in this contest. Snider making a statement here tonight at Spooler. Handoff. That was to, I think that was number 36 on the run. I apologize, that's Tywan Jennings, the senior, number 28 on the run. 2nd and 10. For Snider. Closing in on 11 minutes to play in the contest. Fumble, snap, and kick, and can Northrop get it? They do. Turnover against Snider. Too little, too late for the Northrop Bruins, but need to build on the momentum to go into next week's matchup, where they will host the Bishop Lures Knights, who were victorious tonight against Wayne 7-0. First and 10. Ball is on the 18-yard line. Schonel, 3 wide receiver set, 2 in the backfield with him. Schonel, handoff to Edwards. Goes nowhere, stopped immediately. That will be no gain. .45 to play. 2nd and a long 10. They're going to call that a loss of 1, so 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. 4 wide receiver set for Northrop. Edwards in the backfield with Schonel. Schonel changing the play, it looks like. Switches to the right side. Does Edwards. Handoff to Edwards into a crowd. Tries to cut it out here to the far side, near sideline. Can't get it out. That's going to be another no gain. We'll bring up 3rd and 11. Under 10 minutes to play in this game. 39 points is your difference here at Spooler Stadium. The Snider came out with guns a-blazing. Northrop 3rd and 12 on their 20-yard line of Snider. Schonel, the lefty, crossing routes. Goes with the wheel route, and that is caught by Washington. Schonel to Washington for the score. As that was a nice pitch and catch. This is against the 2nd string D for Snider. That will be Fox in for the PAT as they're a player short. He hustles in. That's number 77, Nico Braster. Fox to line up for the PAT. Kick is up and off the upright. No good. 60-27, the score will stay. Kickoff coming to Snider. The final at Concordia is 55-6. They handled Southside. We have 9:20 left here in this ball game. Back deep for the Panthers is Hippenhammer. I don't know, but can Hippenhammer take a third kickoff touch reception back? We were about to see. If I'm Northrop, I don't know, I'd maybe not kick it to him. Come here near corner, I'd rather kick it out of bounds than kick it to Hippenhammer one more time. But let's see what Cameron Fox does, the kicker for Northrop. Fox, right-footed kick, and Hippenhammer's got to chase it down, takes it at the 6-yard line. He's going to cut it to the far side, cuts back, makes a misser, and it's going to be tackled out over the 30-yard line to the 31. That was tackled by Andrew Silva, number 9. First and 10 for Snider. Ball placed at the 36. First and 10 for Snider. In the ball game for Snider at QB is number 12, Justin Kopke, sophomore. Hands off to number 30. Cuts it back here near sideline. And nice one-on-one tackle by number 9, Andrew Silva. That was ran by Darius Morgan, the sophomore. Andrew Silva back-to-back tackles for Coach Dorfler and the Bruins. Second and 11. 8.5 to play. I think that was a blown play. And Kopke takes it out over to the 35. That's where they'll place it. Be third down. And 11 for Snider. 8 minutes to play. Two backs in the backfield with Kopke. He's going to play action, roll out, and overthrows number 40, DeAndrew Stroud. 4th and 10. Here comes the punting unit in for Snider. .7:42 on the clock. Back deep is Mike Snider for the Bruins. To punt, number 98, Trent Morgan, the senior, for Snider. Pressure and blocked. That was blocked by the Bruins, picked up by number 33, and he's going to take it the distance for the score. Number 33 returned it, Antoine Washington Jr. Well, that was a beautiful block on the play. I believe that was number 38. I'd like to get another look at that. But a huge block punt. Return for 6. 60-33. PAT coming at the whistle. 60-33 your score. Fox for the PAT. And Fag showing all couldn't handle the snap. And that's going to be a missed attempt. So it will stay at 60-33. On the block punt. .7:33 to play in the game. Student section still hanging in here at Spooler Stadium. As Northrop will come out with the kickoff. Back deep for Snider. You guessed it, Mac Hippenhammer. Back deep with Taylor and Money Woods. Seven and a half to play. Fox looking to kick off. Here's the kickoff by Fox. Slips. And Hippenhammer takes it at the 9. Cuts to the near sideline. Sees the open area to the outside. Can't cut it back. Tackled at the 35-yard line. 26-yard return. A little chippy out here. Frustration setting in for Northrop. And I'm not sure if they threw a flag on it or not. There is. That's a personal foul on Snider after the play. So that'll back it up 15. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. First and 10 for the Panthers. And that quarterback, number 15, Hayden Jones, the sophomore. Hands it off. That's number 23. Breaks the tackle. Christian Covington tackled by number 20, Kyler Doan.
Second and 7 now for Snider.
Just under 7 minutes to play, 60-33 your score. broken play. Takes it out and tackled immediately at the 20. Tackled by number 19, Jalen Daniels. 6:15 to play, 3rd and 10. Two wide receiver set. They're split out. Two in the backfield with the quarterback, Hayden Jones. And that will be a delay of game called against Snider at 5:42 to play here in this contest. (60-33) your score. 3rd and 15. Play action. Pass out, and that's dropped by number 28, Taiwan Jennings. The clock will stop on the incompletion. 5:36. 4th and 15. 4th and 15. Punt unit comes out on the field. Back deep, Mike Snider for the Bruins. Low snap and almost blocked again by Northrop. Kick's going to take a Snider bounce out over the 50 to the 49-yard line, where Snider will give over possession to Northrop. Northrop down by 27 points. 5:26 to play in this game. Again, thank you for joining us. Parkview Hospital making this happen for SummitCitySports.com, bringing you this action from Spooler Stadium. Give you some quick rankings. In 6A, local school here in the top 10 is Carroll. They are at 9 in the top 10 poll. This is the coaches poll. These Snider Panthers in 5A, as Washington has nowhere to go, is just swallowed up by the Panther defense. That's going to be a loss of, not going to worry about that one. So 5A, Snider sitting at the number 2 spot in the coaches poll in 5A. Put a statement on display tonight. In 4A, East Noble, they're tied at 9th place with New Prairie in 4A. In 3A, Bishop Lures, your lone area team, in the top 10 in 3A at 3rd. Almost broke a tackle. Did Edwards. Tackled near the first down marker. Is going to be about 2 yards short. Ball spotted at the 43-yard line. 3rd and 2. .409 to play in the game. Schonel is getting pressured. Schonel pressured, throws it out, and caught by Snider and tackled immediately for the first down. Gain of about 11. We'll make it 1st and 10 for the Bruins. Four wide receiver set for Schonel. Edwards in the backfield. Schonel is going to hand off, but tackled immediately by number 9, Lawrence Johnson, the sophomore defensive lineman. Player down on the field. 3:36 to play in the game. Hopefully he's okay. Don't want to see an injury here and slop up time. Oops. I can't get a number. As the talented staff is out there to take a look at the injured player. As that's number 62, Alex Wolczynski, the junior, seems to be okay, which is a great sign, being helped off. Dunn wanted help from his teammates. Gets cheered on by his student section. He's second. Second and 12 for Northrop. 3.5 to play in the game. Schonel with 4 wide receivers, 3 to the far side. Hand off to Edwards. Edwards tackled by number 77, Zachary McDowell. Ball spotted at the 33. Three minutes to play, 3rd and 12. Officially, the ball's at the 34-yard line. Schonel calls out the signal, takes the snap, and finds Dickinson. Dickinson trying to cut it all the way across the field, can't. Tackled by number 34 in white.
Shot by number 24, William Johnson, on number 10, Ty Clark. That's going to go up a 4th down for Norfolk.
Northside up 36-32 with 14 seconds left after Nieves with the touchdown run pushes Northside up by 2 with 14 seconds to go. .14 seconds left, 36-32. That was a 10-yard run by Nieves. There's the throw up to Snider, can't get it.
Pass is incomplete on the 4th down play. Intended for number 4, Mike
Looks
Snider.
like the Dwenger score, the final of Dwenger Homestead. Dwenger over Homestead 55-6. So Dwenger making a statement going into Spartan Stadium to win their 2nd in a row. 1:50 to play in this contest. 27-point lead by Snider. All but 7 of the points came in this 4th quarter for Northrop. This has been a dominating performance by the Snider Panthers. Coach Tittman has to be very, very pleased. Minute 40 to play.
Number 30, Darius Logan, the ball carrier. Second and 14 for the Panthers.
Second and 14. Second and 14 from the 20. Snider with the ball. Justin Kopke. Hands off to number 30, Darius Morgan. Gains about 2. Ball's going to be 40 seconds. This will probably be the last play. Well, we enjoyed our third week of action here at Spooler Stadium. Very good first half, but Snider just too much for the Bruins. Bruins, too many mistakes and penalties, couple turnovers, but all-around game for Snider. Offense, defense, and special teams is very, very strong. And with Northside possibly beating Carroll as they're up with 10 seconds left by 4, looking to win that game. That will leave the Snider Panthers sitting atop the SAC undefeated at 3-0. So for Pat Reith on the camera, I am Tim Atkinson, SummitCitySports.com. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night.
Coach Tittman expected a battle coming in here in the first half. It was. Your special teams was outstanding tonight. Tell me about what you thought the difference was coming against a game Northrop team and handing it to them.
Well, you know, I think we were looking for whether or not we improved, and I think in some aspects we did, but in other aspects we still have work to do, and special teams included. But we did some good things, and on both sides of the ball, got to get to work on fixing some of the things we didn't do right.
Absolutely, Coach. Now you have a lot of weapons out there, so is the game plan, is it looking at the defense for who you're playing next and that's who you're going to go to, or do you plan on spreading out the wealth consistently on a weekly basis?
Well, I think we want to be able to spread the ball around and take what the defense has given us, and as we line up in different ways, and then, kind of look at how the defense is lining up and go with what they're giving us. And certainly we want to spread the ball. Quarterback's job is to distribute the ball, so that's part of the game plan as well as part of what the defense does.
And talk about your quarterback, Steven. He just puts the ball on the money so many times. Tell me about his leadership and his ability at the quarterback.
He's really done a nice job, both in the off season, because we've worked hard in the summer and on the passing game, and he's a leader along with David Turner and Malik and Mac. They've really done a nice job leading the offense, and the hardest working guys in the program, and that spreads to everybody else, so very complimentary to them.
Absolutely. Well, you guys keep pace here. I know you don't know this, but you guys will go into next week, the only undefeated team in the SAC. Carroll and Homestead both getting beat tonight, so looking forward to you guys coming here in the SAC. And what are you taking out of this game? Is there one thing that you're looking forward to keep on this momentum and the offensive
Well, I mean, the momentum comes from seeing improvement at every position, every player. So we have to, that's our goal. Every day we come up to practice, every game, we got to get better. And, that's regardless of who we're playing. And so that's the emphasis. And so, if we're continuing to get better, we'll have some momentum. If we're struggling, then, we'll be in fights.